All you need is love. But a little chocolate now and then doesn't hurt. I love mankind, it's people I can't stand. What's the good of living if you don't try a few things? Nothing takes the taste out of peanut butter quite like unrequited love. Sometimes I lie awake at night, and I ask, where have I gone wrong? Then a voice says to me, this is going to take more than one night. I think I've discovered the secret of life. You just hang around until you get used to it. Try not to have a good time. This is supposed to be educational. All his life he tried to be a good person. Many times, however, he failed. For after all, he was only human. He wasn't a dog. Exercise is a dirty word. Every time I hear it I wash my mouth out with chocolate. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but it sure makes the rest of you lonely. Just thinking about a friend makes you want to do a happy dance, because a friend is someone who loves you in spite of your faults. Happiness is waking up, looking at the clock and finding that you still have 2 hours left to sleep. Just remember, when you're over the hill, you begin to pick up speed. I think I'm afraid of being happy because whenever I get too happy something bad always happens. Learn from yesterday, live for today, look to tomorrow, rest this afternoon. My life has no purpose, no direction, no aim, no meaning, and yet I'm happy. I can't figure it out. What am I doing right? Be yourself. No one can say you're doing it wrong. Sometimes I lie awake at night and I ask, why me? Then a voice answers, nothing personal, your name just happened to come up. In the book of life, the answers aren't in the back. I have a new philosophy. I'm only going to dread one day at a time. I never made a mistake in my life. I thought I did once, but I was wrong. I know the answer. The answer lies within the heart of all mankind. The answer is 12. I think I'm in the wrong building. There are 3 things I have learned never to discuss with people: religion, politics, and the great pumpkin. Charlie Brown says that we're put here on earth to make others happy. Is that why we're here? I guess I'd better start doing a better job. I'd hate to be shipped back. Years are like candy bars. We're paying more, but they're getting shorter. You know what Oscar Wilde said, ma'am? He said, nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. Nothing personal, ma'am. Carry on. The early bird gets the worm, but the late bird doesn't even get the late worm. Life is like a game, Charlie Brown. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I'll be happy if I just make the playoffs. I'm depressed. I'm completely depressed. I am firmly convinced that there is no one in this world who really likes me. So what else is new? 500 years from now, who'll know the difference? I have observed that whenever you try to hit somebody, there is a tendency for them to try to hit you back. The crabby little girls of today are the crabby old women of tomorrow. A kiss on the nose does much toward turning aside anger. It's a mistake to try to avoid the unpleasant things in life, but I'm beginning to consider it. You know what I think my best quality is? I think I'm nice to have around. I'd hate it if I weren't around. The world is filled with unmarried marriage counselors. Linus, it was a short summer, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, and it looks like it's gonna be a long winter. This is my report on how to live. They say the best way is just to live one day at a time. If you try to live 7 days at a time, the week will be over before you know it. For one brief moment victory was within our grasp, and then the game started. There sure are a lot of these instant products on the market. Instant coffee, instant tea, instant pudding, instant cereal, instant dislike. You try for a little happiness, and what do you get? A few memories and a fat stomach. If you can't beat 'em, cooperate 'em to death. There's no sense in doing a lot of barking if you don't really have anything to say. Empty? You took all the cookies. They were crying to get out of the jar. Cookies get claustrophobia too, you know. It doesn't matter what you believe just so long as you're sincere. Only in math can you buy 60 cantaloupes and no one asks what the hell is wrong with you. If I were given the opportunity to present a gift to the next generation, it would be the ability for each individual to learn to laugh at himself. Have you ever known anyone who was happy? And was still in his right mind, I mean? What if everyone in the whole world suddenly decided to run away from his problems? Well, at least we'd all be running in the same direction. Love is not knowing what you're talking about. It's better to live one day as a lion than a dozen years as a sheep. Dearest darling, how I love you. Words cannot tell how much I love you, so forget it. I have deep feelings of depression. What can I do about this? Snap out of it. 5 cents, please. I wonder if there's such a thing as a spiritual dentist. I think my whole personality is full of cavities. Beauty tips: how to look younger, don't be born so soon. Love is letting him win even though you know you could slaughter him. On a beautiful day like this, it would be best to stay in bed so you wouldn't get up and spoil it.